let's say, yeah, I mean, The Raid, what can you say? I think it's set the bar for martial arts action movies since the last 10 years, for sure.
Yeah.
But nothing, in my opinion, has come
It's
close.
just non-stop action. Like, I remember watching it and I forgot to eat popcorn. It was just sitting there.
Because you didn't want to miss anything.
And I was like looking at it, but even my brain was so engaged in the action that my motor skills weren't functioning. It was like, it's still going on.
Yeah.
The time's ticking, and I'm like, it's just one big scene. And even in between, I'm just glad that he's still breathing. You know, and it's like, wow, that movie, The Raid, wow.
Again, had people recommend it to me. I was a bit late on the bandwagon. I didn't jump on it straight away when it came out. People told me, watched it. I was like, how did I not see this sooner? I was like, what? But I think why it's so good is not just the talent of the performers and the action sequences, but it's the whole film as a whole. I think everything's firing at the same level. The acting, the tone, and I would even be interesting to see what you think, but I even would think it's kind of martial art horror genre.
Yes.
Because the intensity and tension you feel in the film, he's trying to survive, and it's this visceral feeling of being alone. All of his team are wiped out.
It's almost like a zombie movie, but they're not zombies.
That's right.
If you swap it with zombies, it's like a zombie movie, and just constant wave of zombies coming in the corridors.
Threats all corners. And I think that's why it works, because it's something different, something new. But that's what I really enjoyed, is the stakes. You felt that there were stakes there. You felt like
it's not a competition,
or as in he's not invincible.
Yeah.
This guy could die. He could get very badly injured. It's not, some of these action films where it's like...
Yeah, when they're circling someone and they're attacking one by one. I always used to love that, just we're waiting, you can see.
Of course.
Like, okay, it's not my turn yet. You almost can count. Okay, now I'm going.
and I think that's what made it such a fresh breath of fresh air. There's all of this, the intensity, the pace, the speed of which it's moving along. It's, I even thought about it the other day, because there's an anniversary of the Raid screening coming up soon, and again, reading into Bruce Lee, I feel like inspirations were taken from the Game of Death.
Yes.
Because they've got to go up.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's interesting how it goes full circle with your inspirations from the masters and legends from before, how that can be taken and adapted and changed. And
never see this connection until now. Now that you're mentioning it, yeah, absolutely.
And in the film he has to get up to the boss who's at the top, and it's just like working your way.
Yeah.
And same thing, Bruce Lee in the film had allies who were beaten up, so he had to go by himself. Same thing with the character. It's exactly that, and just.
It also has that video game aspect, because if you think about it, in all these video games, when you beat someone, you go up on the level and you go up.
Yeah.
It almost has the same visual representation of have to get to the boss.
Loop,
the big boss up in the
What's
tower.
At the very top.
Yeah.
And I just remember some of the standout brutality moments, like when he headbutts, when he head slams the guy like 3-4 times and walk, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, oh god, that's so cool. And a part of me doesn't understand how they actually did that practically. Because was it really a guy's head? Because if it was, there's a certain weight to it. So after you do the first one, how do you do the second, the third, the fourth? Even if it didn't look like a rubber head either. So anyway, it's just, oh man, the certain things that don't understand how they really do them.
The backwards jump through the door and slam on the head of the slam on the door frame, the splintered. I saw that, I was like, wow.
Yeah, definitely a horror aspect
gore, things like that.
Yeah.
And especially when they're looking for him and he's in the wall and they do this and it goes here.
Yeah.
He goes to stop the blood because the blood is on the machete and he doesn't want them to see. So
Yes.
he puts his hand there and he wipes
it. Yeah.
Just
Yeah. It's mad. Yeah. I like the originality of the Asian, martial arts. There's something different.
again a different style too.
Yeah.
They demonstrated something different. Penchaxalat.
Completely new. So part of me just wonders what's going to be next, what's left.